We shall see. All right. So if that wasn't enough news for one episode, we have even more.
So much more.
So much more.
So the new Epic video came out. Was it on schedule with what we predicted last time?
I looked at that. I forget. I
End
don't
of the
think
month,
so,
right?
though. It was way off.
Was it off?
I'll
Was
look
it?
again.
Earlier
I
or
just know
sooner? I mean,
earlier.
So it came out earlier than we thought.
Okay.
And it was all Mario stuff.
Which was surprising to me, but that's fine.
What do you mean surprising
What?
to you?
I just didn't think it would be next. I didn't think they would do Mario next. I thought they would hold that one to last.
I thought they'd do it first.
Did you? Oh, yeah.
I mean,
did too.
because there's
Since it
one
already
already.
exists.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So, I mean, it makes sense for them to do it this early. But I did not expect them to be dropping the Donkey Kong Country stuff.
So you guys, do we want to talk about the lands, or do you want to watch the video and react first? How do you want to do it? Let's talk about it first. All right.
I think the other way around.
You want to watch the videos first? All right, let's watch the videos.
Yeah.
Universal Epic Universe will be the 4th theme park at Universal Orlando Resort.
Good old Molly
It will
now.
transport you to 5 immersive worlds filled with thrills and excitement.
I'm
In
excited.
So this one is all the way
World,
around to the
you'll
left.
Jump into
Yep.
the action and discover a new way to play.
I love the portal.
When we started planning
Yeah, this is a very
we really
colorful,
wanted to
beautiful
create
portal.
iconic worlds that deeply connect with fans.
I know we talk about how this
I'm a
exists
lifelong
already
fan
somewhere,
of
and we're not as
Nintendo,
excited
and
about
I've
it.
grown up
This
with
one
these
is gonna
Oh,
be
but the
best.
Take that
Donkey
away
Kong stuff
and
makes me
opening up
100%
all of it
excited
does
for
seem
it.
good again.
system in 85
No,
or
yeah, I-
86.
I mean, if we
This
just
trailer, I
Doesn't
feel like
matter
the other
how
one didn't
old
even get
And
something like this.
This one
Everyone
is going to
knows
be
the Nintendo
probably
brand.
better
We
than the
all
one
have
in
our favorite
Hollywood just because
games,
they have
we
more
all have our
space.
favorite
Yeah.
characters. We're the fans.
And a whole
so
other
our
part
primary
or
goal was to make
part of
sure,
it.
not just for us, but for the guests, this was the ultimate Nintendo experience.
It really looks like that.
You'll enter
I can
Super
chills just hearing
Nintendo
it.
World through the iconic green pipe. And
I
once
saw
You
their-
go up
inside,
escalators.
you'll discover the most
That's awesome.
Isn't that
elaborate
weird?
interactive world we've
Do
ever
what?
created,
You go up
featuring
escalators.
That's
Super
crazy.
Mario Land
Right in the
and
pipe.
Donkey Kong Country.
When you
So
come out on the second level of Super Nintendo World with that vista,
Second
there's
level.
just not another.
Is that
Look
what
at
she's
that.
saying?
it.
Like that you're in
Yeah,
the
you
second
come
level
up-
because you went up?
Right, you go in the tube or in the pipe.
But that's a
you go
good
up.
gaming
Is that
pun,
because
too.
when you go in,
world
so you
is
see
alive.
more
That's
of the
kinda
vista?
This
I guess
As
so.
your
It's
first
just
one.
more
I
impressive.
love how this
Come
stuff
in
looks.
and play.
It's too good.
I love
It's
all the
about fun,
interactive
man.
stuff
It's
you
all
can do. It
about fun.
literally looks like it's straight from
One
the
of the
game.
features of Super Nintendo World
Even
is
the
Power
ground.
Band.
It gives.
It
I mean,
allows you to play the games. It allows you to
Look
keep
at it.
score.
You can collect coins by punching
It's so
blocks.
immersive. It's
look at the
crazy.
look at the ground they're walking on.
Elements throughout the land.
I think this more than
Holograms.
anything they've made is going to be the
Compared to
most
other guests in the
immersive
There's
I
land.
think so
Like
too.
when it
Just
comes to
look
me thinking
and
I'm
to
there.
be engaged, you just
'Cause
get
it's just
engulfed
like-
in it,
and
then
it's
you're
so
like,
out of the
okay,
It's
world.
so
what's the
unique
first thing
and
you
like
wanna do?
it doesn't have
If we were gonna do
anything like
with
real
Nintendo,
life.
there
at
were
If we
a
all.
really
handful
wanna
of
go to
things
this, we
that
could go
had
to it
touch on, and
early
Mario Kart was
in
one of them.
LA.
That's
Mario Kart
this
Bowser's
year.
Challenge
I literally
is
didn't even
Bowser
think about
challenging
that. All right, we'll
Mario
talk about
in
that
a
later.
winner-take-all race, and you, as the guest,
That's
get to
awesome.
join them
Oh,
on
it
the
looks so
race through
cool.
courses, all selected from the Mario Kart.
I think this
gaming
Mario
world.
Kart game looks super
This ride
fun.
is
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to want to play it
innovative.
1,000
We use
times.
augmented
Is it a
reality
game?
technology
Yeah,
to
you
bring
get
this race
points.
to life in such a fun,
Seriously?
Yeah,
fun
you're getting a
way.
Oh
score.
my god, that's
funny, I
amazing.
said game,
They
and
look
I
at
should
you,
have
you
said
can throw
ride,
shells at
but it is
characters
a
and
game.
change the outcome of the race.
You can see
You
all
can
the
change
beautiful
the outcome.
scenery, and you also get the gameplay
Get that
that's
blue
going
shell.
on the image. It melds that
It
game
looks
world
so,
into that
like,
real world.
Everything in
They
this
don't have
world
any
is
ride
designed
like that
to
at
fully
all
immerse you.
with like the holograms on your.
The sights,
the
the sounds,
I-
the food,
Is it
the
crazy that I might be
attractions.
more excited for a restaurant
I
than
love you.
anything?
I've
about
seen the
park?
food in
It
LA.
looks
It looks
awesome.
amazing.
Yoshi's Adventure is a family
That's-
ride,
that's gonna
which
be so
is
cute.
just too cute for words.
Join Yoshi in exploring Mount Beanpole
Oh
in
my
the search for
gosh.
3 glowing eggs.
So you're searching.
Oh baby,
It's a fun,
Like, how are
colorful,
you
interactive
finding the
ride.
All these
golden egg?
people
Oh,
are
you
so
push which
cute
one
with
you
their
see.
Mario
That's
hats
so
on.
awesome.
The world that you're not going to see anywhere else.
Yoshi and Mario Kart, they're so
Oh, the
iconic.
music.
Donkey Kong is one of the
This is
original
crazy.
icons.
This was
and
complete
we
news to
certainly
me, and I
couldn't do
didn't even
Super
put
Nintendo
together
World
that it
without
was like a
including him.
separate little
I love that they're
land.
treating it like a
Donkey
warp
Kong
pipe to
Country
another
is a
world.
completely
I know,
different
isn't that so
landscape
cool? Little mini
from
one, yep.
Super Mario Land.
Because it's a completely different place than
Yeah, it's a
Mario
completely
would
different
be.
vibe.
They put Jimmy Buffett's plane over there.
But the land really comes to life when you see the mine
Wow.
carts coming through the land. It really
That
looks like
it
it's
looks
Wonderland.
straight out of the
Roller
game.
coaster
No,
jumping,
the
Like
roller
that's gonna
coaster.
really
My
look
Kart
like that, and that's
Oh.
insane to
To
me.
join Donkey Kong.
Remember
and
how
Diddy
much we used to
Kong.
play
It's a
Donkey
coaster
Donkey
that has
Konga?
jumps,
The drums,
turns,
yeah.
Yes.
Which they have
leaps,
there.
dips, dives.
It's got
Look at the barrel you shoot
Yeah.
out of.
It's so
technology inside
cool.
of it to make us feel like we're actually.
Oh my god,
jumping
all this new
Oh.
animation.
There are
Oh my
zero
gosh.
screens.
Can't
It is
wait.
all
I'm
real,
so
all
excited.
real thrill.
This
It
Mario
will blow
Kart
their
ride is
minds
going to be
on
insane.
when
It's
we
gonna
were
be
able to
it's
turn
actually
into a
crazy.
real
It's really
life
going to like
experience
mess with your brain.
Yeah.
It literally looked like something
like
I would
it's
have dreamed
made
of as a
of
kid.
Of wooden
I see
sticks
the
and you're
future of immersive
flying off
Pause
of
real
it.
quick.
Kids are gonna think that you're actually about
Or
to
wait, are we
die
doing
on
the
a
Yeah, they're
roller
just
It's
coaster.
fine. I can
freak
pause it. Go
out.
ahead.
My thing is, when I saw that, I was like, think about all the people seeing this trailer that saw that jumping and they were like, oh, that's cute. It's like they're doing it for the trailer. But then they're going to go there
Go
and
there
be
and
like,
actually
oh
see it
my
happen.
God, like
it
it's
actually
actually
did it.
jumping, guys.
You're right. It's not a bait and switch at all. It's actually
like,
happening.
People are going to be
Wait,
shook,
we
even
have-
though they just saw it.
We have it paused on the screen now with these kids playing Mario Kart, and I swear they could practically be Tayan and Zine in the past. Like the older
The
kid
little one
looks
just
kind of
screaming.
chill. He's just smiling and happy, and then the younger
I know
kid's
what
like
you mean.
freaking out, excited.
That's really gonna be me on the ride though.
But I mean, this whole thing really, like, as I was saying a minute ago,
It's at minute 4:03. If anybody wants to check.
it'll be on
Oh
our
my
video. We'll have it paused right here. You can see it as you're watching us. But we talk about how, or at least I have said, because this exists somewhere else, I've not felt as excited about it because it wasn't something new, even though I hadn't been to it. But actually seeing it play out like this, I'm back to being as excited as
Yeah.
possibly.
I mean, do we want to see it for the first time in bigger, better
I think I do.
Orlando
I don't think-
fashion?
I don't think
or do
I-
you want to see it for the first time in?
I think I want to see it in my home park, so
LA.
to speak, before I saw it
I
somewhere
think-
else. I really
I
do.
agree.
I really, really do. Anyway, moving on.
That
Being able
is
to
another
finally join
factor.
Together,
Sorry, I
all
yelled.
around you.
I think this place is going to allow so many
I wanna go to
families
Bowser's Castle.
connect and bond over these timeless
I think
video
that's where you go
games.
to go into
To me, I
Mario
think
Kart.
that's
It
why
is,
theme
yeah.
parks matter.
You could go there 20 times,
Don't the-
and you will always find something new
I don't know.
every single
How many times do we have to say "let's go"
gotta come
as we
here
walk
and
through the
Let's
park?
go.
Not once.
All right, let's
Not
go, guys.
Or how many times? How many
Not
times?
once.
How many times are we in another part of Epic and we're like, "Let's go over to Nintendo"?
I wonder
Yeah.
if there's anywhere in the park where you can drag his face around and make it all
Like a
contorted.
Oh, that'd
64?
be such a good reference. God,
It
that'd
would
be
have to
awesome.
be like an Easter egg. Like it's hard to notice that you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, it's so cool. That'd be so rad.
That's awesome. All
I'm
right,
so excited for
so
that.
before we watch the fly through, let's talk a little bit about what's in these worlds, and then we'll look at it as we fly around. We know most of this already. We got in Super Mario Land, we have Mario Kart Bowser Challenge, we have Yoshi's Adventure, which I didn't know much about Yoshi's
Oh wait,
Adventure.
who?
Yoshi's. I can say Yoshi.
All right, because
You almost
twice
did
you
it.
did
That was
just
just
now.
that was just being tongue tied. But I didn't know much about that ride,
About what?
Yoshi's Adventure. But you know what it reminds me of? This Sylvester McBean. What's it called, Everett? Seuss.
Sylvester
Yeah.
The trolley ride.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
It's like a better version of that. It's like
I think it's gonna be like really long and like there's gonna be a lot to look at because
Right.
it's supposed to be just like a bunch of Yoshis just following
Like
each other
Small
in a
World.
trail. Like yeah, exactly.
and you're seeing. So when you're outside,
love
you're
Small
seeing
World.
You
the
know-
land, and when you're inside, apparently you're looking for Eggs to
and you have
collect.
buttons to
You have-
press
right,
to find
so
them.
So-
it
That's
too
gonna
is
be
a game.
so cool.
Speaking of long, slow rides that are just like for looking around,
yeah.
yeah.
like that reminds me of the one at Magic Kingdom. And I'm sorry, everybody, I don't remember what it's
The-
called, but everybody knows what it is.
Yeah, I know what
It's
you're talking
over
about.
in
Small
like
World?
Monorail? Or no?
No.
That's the
No.
speed one.
it's like this
awful.
slow ride. You're just
In
sitting there. It's
Tomorrowland.
Yeah, in
outside
Tomorrowland.
in
Like next to
Tomorrowland.
Oh, I
Buzz.
still
Yes.
never rode that.
People Mover, that's it.
And it's just fun to just get on and like, you know, it's a place to sit, first of all, which you're always
Definitely.
looking for. And you're not just sitting and still, but you're moving and you're seeing things. And I think that these kind of rides, and I think that maybe the trolley ride was trying to be this, but it became more of a ride, you know?
Yeah.
Like you get strapped in the trolley ride. It's
Well,
like pretty serious.
Actually, that goes the other direction. The trolley ride originally was going to be more adventurous. It was going to be a bumper system and it was going fast and slow, and that's why they designed it like that. And then it turned
Yeah.
into just
That's
be looking
lame.
around. At
But
stuff.
even like the trolley ride, like you're kind of going pretty fast, and the person on the thing is telling you pretty much
Yeah.
exactly what to look at. It's not really about looking all around.
Right, it's
the
not about
place.
that.
Right.
Right.
And doing that in that Mario Land is just going to be so freaking
Agreed.
awesome.
So
I noticed that they say 36-inch Yoshi's Adventure guests of all ages
No, that
will
was me.
enjoy. Okay. Well, I was just noticing like that the 36 inches of a tall thing is right there, and it reminded me of the spreadsheet we used to have about
our
the
kids?
kids and
What
what
they could and
height they
couldn't
were.
ride?
I've been trying to find a way to talk about that so I can show it to
I
everybody
didn't know that existed.
for 99
You didn't know
episodes
that?
now.
No.
You know what's
you
funny?
brought it up before, I promise.
When I was looking for a picture in the folders today, I literally saw like a sheet or a chart or something, and I was like, "What is that?" I bet it was that.
That's
Well,
funny.
I'm going to show it this week because it's really cute, and I was just looking at it before this show started.
But you're
it's
right.
like a what's it called? Like marking the door, but it's for
It's exactly
rides.
like that,
It's
but in
really
a
funny.
spreadsheet.
But 36 inches. I mean, that's again, little
Speaking
kids
of
get to ride
ride
this.
heights, did you see Vincent Vision's TikTok of those TVs in Islands of Adventure that list the wait times?
Yes.
On the sides, there's like cool little artifacts that are like
Yeah.
themed to around the islands, like how they love to do there. Like
the
in
new
Fisco
the new
vibes.
wait time thing there is awesome.
It's so cool.
My only complaint is it uses the new logo. That's why I haven't talked about it.
They're pressing
Um,
it, guys.
like on
you
the
just gotta
TV.
accept
You're
it.
just
That doesn't
shunning
shock
it
me.
because of that.
It's true. I didn't want to rage again.
All right, as far as food goes in Mario Land, we got Toadstool Cafe,
Can't wait.
Yoshi's Snack Island, and Turbo Boost Treat. What is Turbo Boost Treat?
I think those other two are going to just be little kiosks. Toadstool Cafe,
Oh, right.
obviously a big
well, yeah, I
restaurant.
mean, but what is a Turbo Boost?
Because it's
'cause
Mario
it's
Kart.
Mario Kart.
Mushroom.
I was thinking of like an enemy or something.
What's that mushroom? What color is the mushroom that's a turbo boost?
Gold if it's
Gold,
multiple ones.
yeah.
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 That's the Turbo Booster.
And then for shops, we have the 1UP Factory and Mario Motors,
I assume Mario Motors will be
is
the,
gonna cool.
just the
a shop that
Gift
you
the
spill
ride
out
drops
of.
out into. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
spill
meet
out
and greets
into.
with Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad.
Why no
which-
Bowser? That would make such a cool.
You're so right.
Too scary.
I always don't know what to call those things.
Beat
Like-
ups.
No, like the
Characters?
characters, mascots. Yeah, whatever. It'd make a
Character.
cool suit.
They're called character.
Yeah, it'd make
character
a really cool
meetups.
character meetup.
So then a whole other separate world, which I love that they're treating it like it's a different area.
We
Is
barely talked about Mario Kart.
no, I mean, what do you mean? What do you want to say about it?
It's gonna be awesome.
Legit.
It's gonna be lit. We can do a whole
It's lit.
episode
That's
on
all.
Mario Kart
I'm
later.
sure we will.
Back to Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country, I feel like is gonna be the same kind of vibe, or not vibe. It's gonna be like really giant, but the same kind of like size. Well, not even size.
Of what?
I'm just thinking of Gringotts with the Nocturne Alley, and I feel like this is kind of like that, where it's
Gotcha.
just like a little addition
Yeah.
that like some people might not even see on their way.
Gosh, I hope it's not like that.
That would be
It
Well,
weird.
better
yeah,
be
I
a little
guess
bit bigger than that.
Nocturne Alley is way
It
more
looked
hidden.
huge
but
in the trailer. We'll see during the fly through.
So we have the Minecart Madness, which is also 36 inches, which means I didn't look up the
the
right.
roller coaster.
Bro,
Yes.
little kids are gonna be shook.
The Donkey Kong roller coaster is 36
It looked
inches.
really fast in that video, y'all.
Looks can be deceiving. But I mean, that's a true
yeah,
family
but
coaster. I think that's awesome.
That's gonna be fun.
I think it's very, very cool.
It's just gonna be a mind fuck, not like a real like scary. You might fall out of this
Yeah,
ride.
right.
I think it's weird that for the rest of this land, it just says more details coming soon. But it does say a selection of tropical menu and merchandise offerings in this middle of the jungle. But that's cool. Tropical. I hope they're not doing all bananas like Minions, but let's do something more creative than that.
I think it's
It'll
so
be
cool.
like different, like mangoes and stuff.
Or like
pineapple.
at Volcano Bay kind of food.
Good food there.
yeah, like
Great.
island.
Yeah, maybe they'll just use some of that food
That'd
because
be
it's
smart.
great and they
Yeah.
need it in more places.
I'm so happy they took this as seriously as Mario, because it's nowhere near as big of a thing, and there's nowhere near as much source material to base it off of. But they really stuck true to the video games. It looks amazing.
Because
I
I've only
think.
played one or two of the Donkey Kong, not counting the conga drum one.
I feel like I
But I know
remember
it
being on
pretty
that
well.
minecart a lot though.
Yeah, a lot. There's
That
a
was
lot
I
of
mean,
whole
that's a staple.
game.
Yeah.
jumping, like being shot out of the barrels. Like in the Mario Kart Donkey Kong levels.
Yeah.
You always got shot out of a big barrel.
The only Donkey Kong I've ever really played is the Wii U, like tilting kind of
Zine,
thing.
remember I used to play the
with all the, like retro Donkey Kong.
what was the theme for the Donkey Kong?
It's a DK.
Okay, that's it.
Donkey
Kong.
Kong. He's the odd one of the bunch. You know him well. I
That's a
love
fun
that
game.
It's awesome. It's a really good
Gosh,
game.
Underrated.
Can
I'm
we
glad
have
they're
an
putting it
episode
in
where we
here.
play that? Because I love that
That
game.
would
I
be
love
fun.
that game so much.
That's a really good idea.
Donkey
It's
We will do
hard
that.
though.
It
It's
is.
hard.
Like no one really talks about Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
so,
saying.
like,
It's
perfect, too.
It's cool that they're doing it. I think
Me
it's
too.
really awesome.
All right, let's watch this fly through video. Let's get it. Let's immerse
This I haven't
ourselves.
even seen.
I hadn't seen either of them until just now.
Let's see if we can find the bathrooms. All right, let's see if we can find the bathrooms in here, guys.
So see, you go up the escalator
Yeah.
right there.
There's a lot of escalator.
Whoa.
Yeah, so when you come out,
Hey, hold on, I
you
gotta
have a
pause it
view
already.
of everything from up above.
How are we going to get the stroller into this world?
There's gonna be a way.
Oh,
Dad, what about
man,
people
the
in
stroller's
wheelchairs?
gonna have to go in the
Wheelchairs.
elevator.
Yeah, right. So that means we're going to have to leave the baby outside. We turn
That
off.
baby's just gonna have to stay outside.
We're going to have to leave the baby outside
She will be fine.
our first trip
She's
into
very
Nintendo World.
self-sufficient.
I don't think that you're talking crazy.
What do you mean?
What about people with wheelchairs? There's an
There'll be
elevator.
an
Oh,
elevator,
yeah, but
but
we
we don't
aren't
wanna miss
people
out
with
on that.
wheelchairs. We're people with a
They'll let us go
stroller.
up the
We can leave
elevator,
it behind.
but none of us are going to. Who's going to want to miss that big
I'll
reveal?
do
the
it.
I
first
will.
time?
Like, I don't care about an escalator. I can do that
Yeah,
at the
guys,
mall.
I don't care. Come
No,
on.
but you don't understand. The elevator is going to like dump you out, and you're not going to get the big reveal of looking at Super
I
Nintendo
think
World
they
for the first
will.
time.
Y'all.
Guys, think about the Green Dots thing. Like, they let you go out and
They
go
wouldn't
through
let
the
people in
hologram
wheelchairs not
thing.
have that
Not the
special
hologram thing.
feel.
The bricks.
The wall, yeah.
the
Come on.
wall.
Anyway, all right.
You guys said anyway together.
I know.
Back to Nintendo World. Bowser's Castle. Look at all the interactive stuff with the coin spinning and the
I
mushrooms
mean, it's
going.
amazing. It's like half the reason this is so immersive.
Shady mushrooms.
The castle looks awesome.
Yeah.
I assume that's where the meetings are going to be.
Oh, yeah.
This honestly looks like the trailer for the new game or
Look
something.
at the intro to Yoshi. down
Because it's
there.
like
so cute. Little play
so
area.
real looking.
So many more interactive
I feel like there are
things.
no bathrooms in this land. It's too immersive.
Look at that little play area to run through.
Mario doesn't piss. There.
I was
That's
about
a
to say,
bathroom
that's
right
a
next to the
bathroom.
Toadstool
Right
Cafe,
to the
of
right of
course.
Toadstool Cafe.
We have to have one by the restaurant. Thanks, guys.
I had to pause it again because how neat
It's
is
the
it?
most boring thing in the whole land. A gray wall.
Yeah.
But how neat is it that Toadstool Cafe is just a single mushroom, but when you go in there, you know
Oh,
it's
it
going to
looks
be a
tiny.
huge restaurant.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That-
everything that's
that
out
is-
there.
adds
Because
to
it's like
Mario. You
Yeah,
go
it's
in
like those
a
little
tiny
things
little
on
thing
the
and then you're-
map.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I love it.
It's gonna be really cute.
You think the door will be that low?
It's not low. That's human height.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just gonna have to be way bigger than that.
Actually, being down here in this like whole city thing, it's like really cozy feeling. I think it's.
Oh,
neat
what was
looking.
that back there?
Yeah,
Skip
wait,
that.
go
Oh,
back
it's
to
not
that.
going to be
Yeah.
cozy
Yeah, I
in
gotta
there.
go back.
Hundreds of
I want to
people.
see like the way you go into Donkey Kong.
No, that. What is that?
Lockers?
Oh my god,
Freestyle.
yeah.
Photo
It's freestyle.
or
That's
freestyles?
cool.
Is it really
Well,
freestyle?
Yeah, it's
Freestyles
freestyle
made
with like a
the
little
video.
bar. Wow.
You go Coca-Cola. Wow,
Do you really, think that's
made
what
it.
is?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I think it could be a photo kiosk or lockers.
That-
No,
I know
it's
a Coke
definitely
freestyle.
Coke
That is
by
a
the
freestyle.
Coke
screen and the
freestyle
way the-
kiosk
if
I've
100%.
ever
like,
seen one.
opening.
So-
Come on.
If you're listening and not watching us, you can watch this all on YouTube. We'll have this on posted. But if you're just listening, this is actually, I can't believe we're talking about
We're
like
paused at
physically.
54 seconds
This-
in,
this-
right before it goes into the Donkey
that's what
Kong
I meant.
land.
I meant this is physically. If you walk up towards Toadstool Cafe and make a right, like you're walking towards Donkey Kong Land, it's
Yeah,
on
we're
your
planning
right.
it out already.
Right. But on your right, it looks like there could be freestyles there, if not lockers. And what's that little cubby hole back here?
Maybe more
Stroller parking.
bathrooms.
This will be stroller parking
Stroller
back here.
parking.
Pram parking.
So
Yep.
why do they have all this? Why would they have stroller parking before Donkey
Yeah,
Kong?
you don't know.
So
that
you
it's
don't
that.
take
Yeah,
it
I
in
don't
there
know.
and
Maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right,
Okay.
let's keep going. Around the corner into
Donkey Kong
Country.
Country. Now the music's
big
different.
plane.
It's huge.
It is really
Everything's
cool looking.
jungly.
See Donkey Kong's treehouse.
Seeing that car jump over the waterfall is just.
That's
It's
insane. That's
amazing.
an actual car with people in
Oh my
it.
god, it's the rhino that pushed.
I saw that.
That was so cute. There's so much detail
That
from the
looks
games.
exactly like Jimmy Buffett's
It really
plane.
does
It
look
really
like the
does.
Lone Palm Bar. I hope they have drinks.
Well, that was a short video of that.
It's
I mean,
all I needed.
Yeah, it's what more can you want? It's just a
I mean,
little
can't
subset.
wait.
It is. You're right. It is kind of like Nocturne Alley. It's just like a little bonus,
Yeah.
except for if Nocturne Alley had a roller coaster.
Right. I mean, it's definitely more eventful than Nocturne Alley, but
The coolest roller coaster maybe in the whole park, in my
I
opinion.
don't think it's going to be the
When it
Epic
comes to the
Universe
fact
one.
that they're really making that like whole like the track's ending thing come true,
I mean,
you know,
that's
it's
insane.
insane.
It's insane.
and
It
also
is.
at the same time it's like actually
It-
does
it's
that
up
in the
there with
game. It's insane.
The only other thing that like I feel like kids always think about with roller coasters is like roller
Going
coasters
underwater?
going underwater.
Exactly, and it
and
never
now we're
happens.
living in a universe where they can
The
actually
track
jump.
breaks,
Like
right.
it's insane.
It's so great. Kids are going to
well,
love it.
What I hadn't realized is that you can see it from like where you're standing. Like it's gonna look like you just saw people
Yeah,
who are sitting in a mine
100%.
car flying
Yep.
across the
That's-
way.
I actually think that the payoff is going to be more for the people watching the ride than actually on the ride. I've
Yeah.
been thinking about
That's
this
what.
a while.
I didn't think about that until I just saw it.
The only people who are going to really enjoy that on the ride are the front of the car people.
I
Except
think-
for wait a
no,
minute,
hold
it's
on.
not,
I think they're
it's not
all
a train,
gonna-
is it?
It's a mine cart.
But
Yeah, no,
you're
yeah, it's just
individual?
like 4
Oh,
people.
then never mind. Everyone's going to enjoy that. It's
And
not
also,
a row
I think
of
it's
them.
gonna
Yeah.
like boost up, so
Yeah, it
you
definitely
feel
will.
like you're jumping
Well,
off.
I was thinking it was like 6 of them tied together. like a roller coaster, but
yeah,
it's not.
It's not
No.
like that.
So it's an
No.
individual minecart. Everyone will get to
And it's
enjoy
going to
that.
be really hard to suspend your disbelief about it, I think, because you see a,
Oh, yes.
this
broke track.
crappy wooden track in front of
Yeah.
you. Now, I'm sure it probably feels smooth, where what you're seeing is not
I think
smooth.
they'll give you some little vibration.
Yeah, probably.
Giving up good vibration.
But yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
I'm so excited.
Man. What, Zine?
I just can't say anything till I ride it. Honestly, can't.
Well, you
wait.
better be able to say something.
I've already said
This
all
is
I
an
need to
audio
say.
podcast.
I've said all I can say until I ride it.